Welcome back to our class. Today we're going to learn about chapter 23. And this is going to go to our next half part. So all about chapter 23 is, I forgot. There are two parts of chapter 23. And we are going to learn about part 1. Part 1 is all about the American Constitution. A constitution means about a law. It means law. It means a law. This is a law. Now, have you ever been thrown out and lived to another state? Or when you are just going to walk around your state, did you see some soldiers guarding around it? Probably not, because this time Americans are traveling easily from one state to another state. Sitting on the beach side. Nice and cozy. I want to have a nap, but not yet time. Now, this is American time. When the English states in America, Philadelphia and other states, they are now beginning to become a state of America. And at once trouble begins. Each state wanted its own state to become a huge empire. And this is called Enford. It's much better than that, I forgot. And there are 13 states. That means that there is 13 Enfords. People want to become a state to a huge empire. Now, free people, George Washington and the others, began to talk to each other, and they thought that the states will soon disappear. So this doesn't happen. So George Washington began to step to the rescue. He made a law that are always followed in the country, and it's everywhere, even only in the country, not in other parts, not in America, not the people that are outside in America. So this law is called, I forgot. And this is also going to have a president. So the law and the president join together. But if the law and the president will keep track that they were following the same law. Yes, now you have the same law, right? For example, the law is greater than the president. Do you like that? So our representative says the law is this from his hand and the president this hand. Do you think it's fair? So the judges, there's also have to have some kind of judge, and the president have to choose the judges. The judges are only used. Their work is to just agree from the present laws. Now everything is keep track of this law. But not many people are pleased. One man, his name is Henry Shots. Wearing Henry Shots, his name is wearing Henry Shots. And he doesn't like the law. He wants to add it a Bill of Rights. Rights, you know what's rights. So that the law will be always right. The law is not right at first. At first, the law is only acted very differently. But he wants a law of rights. And many other people also wanted some rights. So more and 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 more efforts that are added to the law. I pretend this is the law. To the law. And now, this American part is now formally into a whole new nation. This is part 1. And it was short, but don't worry, it's not the end. Now we're going to learn about part 2. For sandy hands. And part 2 is all about the first president of America. You know that? It's George Washington. You already know. But we're going to learn more about that. So when the law goes on, George Washington was very tired. Because he's very tired, he had this one. I'll tell you why. He fought with the Indians, and the American War. He tried to protect the rolling canyon from the French. Now he was so tired that he wanted to faint. And he wanted to go back home to tend his animals. Every time I'm a bunny. And to grow and do the work for his garden. But the man that signed the Constitution begged him to become America's first president. The president couldn't have much more power than his people, or treat his people like he was the king. That was the law says. But George Washington doesn't want to become the king. But many people are nervous, and some of them wanted George Washington to become president. George Washington doesn't knew, but he had to become president if the people want him to. Many people want him, so he drove a carriage to the town where he would become the president. So he rode a long time. And then whenever he went, parties! Come! Oops, sorry. I love a good party. I'm just sorry. I love a great party. Parties all parade and people. And when he arrived at the town, he was very surprised. Because people are all over on the roofs, on the streets, on the backyards, on the garden, on the city, on the windows, and many other parts. And one man shouting, "The Lord George Washington is here. The Lord Washington is here. Little boys say. He says Hugh. Oh, what is that Hugh for? I want to said Hugh for. Man and the woman said, I have saw him. I will melt on his knees before him. And many people fainted. What are they fainting for? There's no monster. There's no sadness. There's nothing. What are they fainting for? Fainting for surprises? Maybe they're fainting for surprises. Maybe they're fainting for surprises. And then he go to the barge. It's a kind of car. And the barge was taken. Taken to the place where he will become president. So while the ride came, he saw some cars, beep beep beep, and some men. All of them are showing one thirteen of the states, and they were all lots of fun. They were all cheering, yeah, shouting, yahoo, yahoo, yahoo. Many other parades, party. Boats are filled with American men, filled with joy, and others too. Now, George Washington has now become the first president of America. That's good. So when he became, it was a hard job. He made some poor craftsmen to work to admire and help and take care of his army and other events. He even made the portraits of fishes. But he doesn't want to become a king. He even doesn't want to become a president. So one day he escaped from his castle, ran back home. And then one other people want him back to become president. But he doesn't want. He makes a sad face and says, No, president, please shut up. That's what I usually say to my little brother. And then say, shut up, I'm in studios, I'm reading the book or playing the chess. And then one man said he is the best character in the whole world. So George Washington go back to his farm and work there for the rest of his life. We'll explain it more maybe in chapter 24. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit short video. Bye bye for now.